Alright, hello everyone, Josh Ford here, and welcome back to my game corner. I just finished live streaming, and I'm still in the mood to create content, so... we are back with Dark Knights. It has been a few days since I last recorded, though judging by how my schedule is, it's gonna be within the next 4 days since the last episode. Week max? I don't fucking know. I don't know when I'm gonna upload this. Ugh. I wake up with a huge headache. Seems I will be staying inside today. Have this look behind. Can't really have you that much in the mood without everything going to shit, so... yeah, I'll be right. I'm gonna make this more clean. I gotta organize this shit. Anyway. I wake up with a huge headache. It seems I'll be staying inside today. I make breakfast and turn on the TV, flipping it to the news channel. Another victim was found with strange bite marks on him this morning. He seems to have died somewhere between 11 p.m. and... I nearly choke when I hear the announcement, staring at the screen in disbelief. There's another death? It couldn't have been Junoru's fault, right? He said there were other living dead here, so... In other news, the missing tourists from earlier this month were safely located last night. Oh shit, I almost forgot. God, check. Check my mic, properties, yep, all's good, okay. Just want to make sure I'm not fucking up the audio again. At least there's some good news today. I knew there weren't any forest demons. Headache. I should check up on you, but the pain is killing me. Maybe if I take a nap, I'll feel better. I just woke up from last night. Should I really be taking a nap now? Just take some headache medicine, damn it. Make yourself some Nypo chicken if you're gonna take a nap, man. Come on. The next day, my headache is gone. I wanted to visit Junoru earlier, but it was hard to get around. Nap did wonders for my headache. Just as I had to visit you, however, I found a newspaper on my doormat. Three victims found with bite marks in the alley. Will these murders ever stop? I stare at the words, confused. The number of murders is increasing? I pushed away out of the back of my mind and began walking. The more often I come here, the easier it is to find hidden entrance. Hey, Junoru! Junoru, are you home? Calling his name, but like last time, there's no reply. It seems I'll have to look for him again. I began searching the rooms one by one. In the other wing of the house, I find an open door and peek inside. There, sitting on the floor, is Junoru. The scene is the exact same as the last time I was here, except Warrior's body is gone. Has he been standing here all day? Calling his name, but Junoru does not look up or move an inch. I kneel beside him and place a hand on his shoulder, but he continues to gaze listlessly at the floor. Ju, are you alright? Panic starts to well up inside me until he finally looks up at me. Oh, Miss Miyoko, he whispers, as if he barely has energy to talk. Don't tell me you just sat here all day and night without moving an inch. Oh no, I have to bury Warrior. He hangs his head again. Gently push his shoulders back so I can look right in his eyes. Junoru, get a hold of yourself. Oh, you must be hurting right now, but please, right now, you look so lifeless and it's scaring me. I simply do not know what to think anymore. I'm sure Warrior doesn't want you to drown in sadness. I thought I could. Oh. No. A sudden voice startles me. I quickly turn around and see Chain standing in the doorway. He gasps when he is when I notice he is carrying a large, freshly sharpened knife in his hand. Oh, that's a bob. That's a bit of a bob. I have a feeling something was wrong when I saw you come this way again. Shane narrows his eyes as he begins walking toward us, shifting the weapon in his hand. I'm not going to let you hurt Junoru again. I stand in front of Junoru and spread my arms out. Move aside. Chain's gaze hardens with anger. My legs start to go numb, but I will not move away from Junoru. Do you want to go down with him? I won't show mercy to those who side with monsters. He points his blade at me while still keeping an eye at Junoru. In response, I shout. Alright. Kill me then! You'll have to kill me if you want anything on Junoru. I shoot my most determined glare, trying to conceal my fear. If you want to die that badly. Chain raises his blade, aiming it at me. I hold my breath, terror nailing me to the floor. My body nudges backward in the blink of an eye. It takes me a few seconds before I realize Junoru is between us, blocking me from Chain. Killing an unarmed girl? Despicable. Get out of my house. Paying attention now? Well, it doesn't make a difference. Junoru catches Chain's arm as he makes another swing with his blade. I was willing to consider forgiving him despite what happened to him. Calm it a misunderstanding. I'm vibing so fucking hard! But attacking Miyoko in cold blood, you are the scum of the earth. Junoru's hands tightens around Chain's arm before throwing his attacker backward. You will not take someone precious from me ever again. Despite everything that's happening, Junoru's words fill me with warmth. Right, I'll turn this down so y'all can hear me. Holy hell. I couldn't care less. Let's finish this already. Chain knows his knife this time, aiming for my friend's legs. Junoru kicks Chain's arm away with a sickening crunch. Without any weapon of his own, however, I worry he'll not last long. You can't win like this. Junoru suddenly goes on the offensive, his fist connecting with Chain's arm so forcefully he drops his blade. His other arm strikes just as powerfully, smacking Chain to the ground. Chain barely seems affected, shifting back to his feet in the blink of an eye. His foot connects with Junoru's stomach, sending my friend backward as he moves his blade. He manages to slip into Junoru's blind spot and stab him, before turning red beneath him. I gasp at the scene. I search for anything I use as a weapon. In the end, I grab the one chair from the corner and lunge towards Chain. What the hell? Now Chain is caught off guard by my assault. Junoru pulls the knife out of his torso, tossing it away. Then grabs our opponent by the shoulders. What? And with Junoru's grasp, Chain still manages to grab his gun. Aims it straight at me. I went closing my eyes as two gunshots echo through the room. The pain I expect never comes. I slowly open my eyes and find Chain on his knees. Junoru stands behind him with a bone-chilling glare. I'm sorry. Those reflexes. I didn't think you'd be able to move so well in that condition. Getting killed by you was the last thing I expected. And you. His cold gaze pierces mine. Cannot help but feel as if I was the one who killed him. The red stain on Chain's shirt grows quickly, and he soon collapses. I see the gun dropping on the floor. It was aimed at Chain's direction. Did he turn the gun at the last moment? Junoru kneels beside the other man as he struggles to breathe. But it's not long before he goes silent and stops moving. I can only watch as my friend removes a glove and he closes the dead man's eyes. He died right in front of me. I can barely believe it. What just happened? I heard gunshots and when I realized what was about to happen. No, that is not important. Are you alright, Miss Miyoko? Yeah, I'm alright. If you hadn't stopped him... I cannot bear to watch another precious person be taken away from me. I could not stand by and let Chain harm you. Why did it have to end this way? We could have worked together. Miss Miyoko, I'm so sorry I have made this your burden as well. We must move forward as best as we can. The warmth of Junoru's gaze returns as he gives me a small smile. It relieves me to see that he is no longer the truly dead person I saw minutes ago. How the fuck is this 12? Wow, that went by quick. It's been 12 minutes already. Wow, I'm shooketh. All of a sudden, he begins to collapse, but I managed to catch him before he hits the ground. I know this is a serious moment, but like, I still find that kind of humorous. It's you? I believe I broke something. You scared me. Do I need to? Miss Miyoko, I will be fine. My wounds will heal in a few days. You've lost a lot of blood, though. Better mine than yours. It is a minor concern for me. Are you sure? You look really pale. In a fairer word, I would have the strength to tend to you instead of leaning on you every time. In a fairer world. Jeez. It's okay, Ju. The important thing is that we're both alive. In the meantime, what should we do with Chain's body? It'll be a problem if anyone reports him missing. As far as I am aware, he was not working with anyone. Burying him should take care of the problem. Okay, I need to get some water. Funny how I never touched this all stream. Yep. And when I start recording this, I'm immediately using it. God! There's something in my throat too? Jesus Christ. How do you read that? Well, I'm reading it again if I did. For now, I ask your assistance in helping me to my room. I nod and lend him my shoulder. Once we reach Junoru's room, I help him onto the bed. I apologize for the trouble I've caused you the last few days, Miss Miyoko. Now, stop apologizing so much. I'm always happy to help you, Ju. You are quickly becoming a guilty pleasure of mine, Miss Miyoko. No matter what happens, you'll always return with a smile. I'm tougher than I look. You're worth fighting for, Ju. Junoru blushes for my words, not knowing how to respond. What the hell was that noise? By the way, I read that more murders were happening. Do you know what's going on? Sounds like the living dead are still in the village. Oya was the one who called them, but with him gone, it is only right I should take his place, but I do not know how to pick up where he left off. He never told me about what he was doing because he assumed I did not have the stomach for it. Now I must piece it all together before the village is devoured. Thanks for the positive thoughts. Thankfully, that is only the worst case scenario. Miss Miyoko, if you notice anything strange, please tell me about it as soon as you can. I may need your help to put an end to this. Will do. But before you even think of fighting off the living dead, you need to take care of yourself. You do look like you should be dead right now. Oh, is it that bad? I point at his torn clothes and wounds. I think, yeah. I really think you should last, dude. I suppose I should do something about these clothes. That's not really what I meant. Junoru chuckles and covers up his wounded chest with a sheet. If you would be so kind, could you get the first aid kit for me? Of course. The two of us end up talking until the sun begins to set. Make sure to head home before 9 p.m. The following days pass by slowly. It is boring without Junoru around, but I know I should not bother him too much. I hope he recovers soon from those past events. Chapter 3 Memories. The break has ended today, so I can finally see Ryoji and Ikuya again. A date! Didn't the break start like around day 12, 16, around that time? And it's only stopping at day 35? What is this, some form of Christmas break? Ryoji and Ikuya again. Michael, I'm gonna be honest, I forgot how to pronounce these two. So, deal with it. As I walk to my classroom, I notice a huge crowd blocking the doorway. What's going on? Acting like we have a celebrity guest. I feel someone poke my shoulder and turn to find myself face to face with Ikuya. How long have you been standing there? Only a few seconds. Hope you had a nice holiday. Yeah, sort of. Just your standard witnessing a few deaths, falling in love with someone, he turns out to be a zombie. Oh, I learned zombies exist. Probably should mention that. I don't know. My time with Junoru flashes through my mind. I did have fun when I was with him. How's your trip with Ryoji? Did you two have lots of fun without me? I throw my arm around her shoulder and tease her with a mischievous smile. She crosses her arms and blushes lightly, shaking her head heavily. Don't make it sound weird, dum-dum. That's the type of friendship I have with my friends. It's fun. It's fun fucking around with Michael. I chuckle at Ikuya's honest reaction. Even though she has a crush on Ryoji, she never has told him how she feels. On the other hand, I don't know how he feels, but I suspect it is not mutual. Anyway, do you know what's going on here? Yeah, we're getting 2 new transfer students today. What? In the middle of the year? Weird, right? Well, we don't get new students very often, so everyone's excited about it. Come with me. Let's take a peek at the new people together. If we go outside, we can peep in through the windows. Ikuya grabs my hand, pulling me through the hallway and out the main doors. Hey, you two trying to stalk the transfer students? Ryoji, I missed you, man! Missed the dude! God, fuck, I missed that design. So cool. Flip around at Ryoji's voice to be greeted by him, raising a brow at us. Glad to see you again too, Ryoji. Ryoji? Michael's gonna kill me? Shit! Do you know what time it is? Everyone's supposed to be heading to their classes. Like you're one to talk. I just want a quick peek. Unlike you, I won't get distracted on the way back. If you don't go back now, you'll be late. Okay, Mr. Class President. I mean, you do realize the transfer students are part of our class, right? You can say at them all you want once you're seated. You are such idiots. Ikuya pouts at him before turning away and walking ahead. Once Ikuya and I are inside the classroom, I immediately spot the new students. Cannot help but be embarrassed I went through so much trouble to get a look at them. The boys stand out quite a bit, with the bandages around their mouths and arms. They look a lot alike. Are they twins? As I walk past the new students, their eyes follow me. A shiver runs down my spine. They're staring at me almost hungrily, as if I am nothing but prey to them. Once everyone is seated, the teacher asks the boys to introduce themselves in front of the classroom. My name is Jace, and this is Blaze, my older brother. We are fraternal twins. Interesting. Fuck. Our parents recently passed away, and we transferred here to get away from the hustle and bustle of the city while we mourn. I hope we can all get along. The red-haired guy is Jace, and the other seems to be Blaze. I still think the girl got their rhyming names. Blaze is staring elsewhere with bored eyes, as if he is uninterested in us. Understandable. If you want to know anything about us, just ask. How old are you? We are both 20. What, you can't tell? Oh! Few people ask them why they are bandaged. We have a certain illness that doesn't allow us to expose our skin to sunlight. That's a real thing. I forget the name of it, but it's real. Goddamn, I want to tell y'all what it's called. Hold on a sec. Okay, Opera is being slow as fuck, and I'm too lazy to look it up and wait, so bleh. Goddamn. Why can't I see the time? Oh, there you go. Just gotta move it a little bit. Should you only be coming to school then? Blaze instantly glares at the student who asked the question. I don't think that's any of your business. His sharp tone silences the room. Everyone stares at him in shock. Once the awkwardness settles down, the brothers return to their seats. Jay seems friendly enough, but his brother seems awfully moody. Hope they can make friends. As my train of thought ends, I notice Blaze staring in my direction. Draw my pencil from the surprise and swiftly avert my eyes. For the rest of the day, I avoid looking in the boys' direction. For some reason, I get the feeling Blaze is watching me. I breathe a sigh of relief when the class finally ends. What's that guy's problem? Either way, I shouldn't let him intimidate me. Though I've been through much worse shit. Oh god, this still charged. Okay. While I pack my belongings, I notice that Blaze and Jace are standing in the hallway. I silently pray they're not pay attention to me. Hey there. I jinxed myself. Look, I wonder if Jason's trying to talk smooth, but I'm the only one around. Yeah, I was talking to you. I greet the brothers with a weak smile. Hey, is there something I can help you with? I know it's a selfish request, but can you show us around school when you have time? Blink with feigned innocence, attempting to mask my hesitance. I'm screwed! Although I do not want to show them around, I do not want to give them new students a poor impression of the school either. Damn it, bonked my mic with my elbow. Oh well. Of course, besides, I'd love to get to know you two better. Okay, just a little bit more movement. Great, do you have time right now? Between the mismatched combination of Jace's gentle voice and forceful gaze, I do not feel like I can reject him. Yeah, I have time, I guess. Ha! Perfect. Jace appears quite pleased, but Blaze is still wearing the same bored expression as before. Seems like the type who dislikes school. Fair enough, a lot of people do. I guide the brothers around the building, showing them all the key areas. The classrooms, library, nurse's office, cafeteria, and more. By the way, I apologize for my brother's behavior. He's always like that, so don't mind him. Shut up, Jace. Yes. That reminds me. Can I ask you why you kept staring at me in class, Blaze? Go on. Just answer. The man turns to me with a raised eyebrow, giving up. Raise my hand as if to say, oh, so my brother's taken an interest in someone. Has he? What do you mean? You know, he's actually... Shut up, both of you. Hello, excited. Blaze alternates a death glare between his brother and me. I was joking. Mostly. He doesn't usually like people, but, well, if he does take a liking to you, you should be careful around him. What's that supposed to mean? Blaze tugs his brother close to himself and grunts. Don't take him seriously. Why should I take you seriously? Blaze raises his chin and narrows his eyes, glaring at me. I can even hear him grinding his teeth beneath his bandages. I snort as a reaction. The stereotypical delinquent actor is so comical to me. These two as a whole entertain me. I'm loving this. When we finish the tour, Jace politely thanks me while protectively Blaze says nothing. Why don't we make more plans, since we don't really know anyone else yet? The fact Blaze has turned his back to... I did not read that correctly. The fact Blaze has his back turned to me does not convince me that I'm wanted. Come on, Tim. I'm sure he'd love to be friends with you. When Jace goes to give his brother a playful kick, he surprisingly manages to dodge it, even though it came from his blind spot. I'm guessing it's a common occurrence then. By the way, do you even know my name? Please. No, I'm just going crazy with the camera. Miyoko, right? I see you checked the student register. Oh, actually, I knew... You talk too much. Let's go already. Does he know Junoru? Does he know him? Blaze grabs Jace by the arm and pulls him along, giving me one last chilling glare before disappearing. This tour definitely up to no good. Well, Jace is friendly enough, but it could just be an act. I shouldn't let my guard down. Since I do not have any homework today, I decide to spend my extra free time with Junoru. Hey Jude, did you go to school today? No, I'm only going later tonight. Alright, told me you're taking the night classes. Which reminds me, Can I come with you? Realize going out so late is not safe. Teachers even have few meetings to discuss the possibility of canceling night classes indefinitely. As I said before, however, the students attending night classes are of a different caliber. Do you still want to go? I won't let myself be dead weight. If we need to fight, I'll help out. Even so, the living dead are my responsibility. And allowing me to protect you is part of the deal. Junoru gently takes my hand and smiles at me, the soft gold of his eyes boring straight into me. He knows I cannot argue with him whenever he acts like this. Alright, before we get around to that, I'm going to have to end today's video here. A lot of cool shit happened. I cannot deny that. Oh, just a lot of cool shit happened. There's no other way to put it. Like, for one, Chain's fucking dead. Junoru, who was just a banger as hell with there was a sick-ass music track there. And we get to meet two friendly faces that, I have some very positive opinions of. I really like them. They're nice. I'm excited to see what they have in store. But anyway, before I start being more of a little weird bitch than I already am, I'm gonna have to do my outro now. Well, thank you all so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and comment down below what you'd like me to do next, because I'm always open to suggestions. And if you want to see more of my content, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when my videos come out next. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, I'll see you all in the next video. See ya!